So I know, having worked in the nonprofit space, that this week, the week right before Christmas, can really be a difficult week, right? You, as let's say you're a fundraiser and you are finishing up an annual campaign. Maybe you're hoping for some year-end gifts. Maybe you've got a list of calls to make. You've got that going on. You've got your personal life, your family life, all the pressures of the holiday. You've got kind of a general sense of everybody saying, "Well, let's slow down. Let's talk about this in the new year." Even things like your my local hardware store has already taken the Christmas decorations and condensed them into a tiny little square and filled up all the extra shelves now with storage boxes, looking forward to the New Year's push to clean up and put stuff away. So it can be hard to know how to best spend your time here in these kind of end of the year feelings. And I will suggest that there are three really important phone calls that you can make this week, three calls that you can make this week that I believe will have an impact on your fundraising and on your health and on the community you're trying to build. The first is to call and thank a donor. Pick a donor. It honestly, just pick a donor. Maybe it's someone who gave last month, sometime earlier this year. Maybe it's a donor you've spoken to a lot, or maybe it's a donor that you've never really reached out to. But calling somebody up out of the blue to thank them for being a part of your organization's story is not only a powerful act of stewardship, but it's a great thing to do. This is a time of year where we really start thinking about and hopefully acting on our better natures, and gratitude and joy. That's where you want to be. So make that call to donor. The second call I encourage you to make this week, maybe even today, is very similar to the first, but call a volunteer. Maybe it's a volunteer like a board member or a committee member, maybe somebody who helped with a special event, or maybe it's a volunteer that works in your programs or your office or wherever. But calling someone and thanking them for the time they have given to your organization and the work that they do for your community. Again, a great thing to do, a nice kind of break from the pressure you might be feeling right now at the year end. And the third call, it's another thank you call, but you got to make this call to someone on your team. If you're a development director or an executive director and you have a fundraising team, even if it's just one person or two people, call them, talk to them, bring them into your office. Make sure they know how much you appreciate the work they're doing. And if you're a one-person fundraising shop, then you can make that thank you call to your accountant, your CFO, someone in your programs time, anybody on your team that's helping you and your organization deliver its services, deliver its mission. Fundraising doesn't happen in a vacuum. It only happens when a bunch of people are really engaged around the mission. And as a fundraiser, you have a great opportunity right now to make sure they hear how their work is helping you raise the money you need to keep the mission strong and growing. So I certainly won't suggest that everyone approaches the holidays in the same way. And I certainly won't suggest that making these three phone calls will make this time of year stress-free for you. But I will suggest that in the fundraising space, when we take time to show gratitude, not because we're hoping for a gift, not because we think it's the right thing to do, but just because we want to express that gratitude, when we take the time to do these things, we make the world a little better. The world of your donors, your volunteers, your fellow staff members, and the world we live in altogether. So take a minute, make three calls, see how it works. And as we look forward to 2026 and whatever this year is going to hold for us, I hope you know how much I appreciate all of you and the work you do. And I thank you for watching the videos and reading the emails and commenting on things. It's a great community to be a part of, and I look forward to working with you and learning from you all in the years to come. All right, keep up the great work. We'll talk to you soon.